watched Convoy on a Saturday night. Thought I'd found the dumbest thing in sight, a truck stop brawl and a county cop. Then somehow the whole damn country stopped. Rubber ducks got 18 wheels, and somehow that changes history's deals. By the second act they're chanting his name like a diesel-powered Jesse James. And I laughed till I nearly cried at those 100 trucks stretched mile wide. The sheriff raging, the cameras bright, the governor trembling overnight. I said, nobody's scared of a convoy, son. That's not how politics gets done. I thought Sam Peckinpah had lost his mind back in 1979. The trucks kept growing by the score. Every overpass held 20 more. The newsmen chased them across the states like Napoleon was hauling freight. The army showed up, the helicopters too, for a bunch of guys with a CB crew. I said, that's Hollywood being strange. Nobody acts like that these days. And I laughed till I nearly cried at those 100 trucks stretched mile wide. The sheriff raging, the cameras bright, the governor trembling overnight. I said, nobody's scared of a convoy, son. That's not how politics gets done. I thought Sam Peckinpah had lost his mind back in 1979. Then a few years later up north I saw something that made me stop in awe. A convoy rolling through the snow, and suddenly I knew that show. Not the same men, not the same fight, not every claim was wrong or right. But I watched the headlines day by day and heard the same old things they'd say. Only this time there were no CBs, no breaker 19 frequencies, no chrome antennas catching the sun, just phones lighting up everyone. Rubber duck cat channel 19s hum, these boys had apps on everyone. Different wires, same old song, 1,000 voices rolling in along. And I didn't laugh quite like before at 18-wheelers keeping score, 'cause somehow that old movie's tale had updated all its mail. No smoky radios crackling on, just hashtags carrying it along. And the parallels were getting tight, enough to keep me up at night. In Convoy they said the trucks must stop before they challenged every cop. In Canada they used different words, but some of it sounded quite absurd. The tools all changed with modern times, the language got a little refined, but power still dislikes surprise, no matter how it's organized. A rubber duck had a CB call, a smartphone reaches one and all, and suddenly the distance shrank between the movie and the bank. A sheriff chasing Peterbilts, a government worried protest builds. One had helicopters in the sky, one had social media amplified. One had channel 19's refrain, one had posts shared once again. And somewhere Sam Peckinpah smiled at history going a little wild. So now when rubber duck rolls by, I'm not so quick to roll my eyes, 'cause every generation finds a brand new way to form a line. Yesterday it was CB waves, today it's posts that everybody saves. Different tools, but the same old sight. Ordinary people finding a mic. And the movie everybody called absurd, the one based on a novelty word, turned out to be less fantasy than anybody wanted to believe. The prophecy wasn't Texas dust or desert highways lined with rust. It came through snow beneath the northern light, with smartphones where the CBs used to be. And that gets a little uncomfortable for me.